Testing this thing on. Let's go. It is game day, and I could not be more pumped, guys. Let me make sure this thing's coming through. Hello. Alright. Sounds like we're coming through. Yo. This is it. We're like minutes from kickoff. I could not be more pumped. The boys are looking friggin' on fire. They are looking pumped up. The Broncos low-key look a little fearful and a little nervous in that locker room. But yeah, this is going to be a huge game. I cannot freaking wait. Anyone else like slightly nervous, or is everyone feeling pretty confident? Because I don't know where I sit right now, but I know that we are going to kick it out of the park and we are going to come in guns blazing. Good to hear you. Good, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in. LeBron, Dana, thanks for tuning in. Tigers fan 123, thanks for tuning in. Man, we are so ready to make a statement tonight. I could not be more pumped. I think there's no better team to make a statement against and for than with the Broncos. I'm always nervous before a game, Dana says. Man, yeah, I feel that. And the way the footy works, NRL is so... things can change so quickly. That the Dolphins just took a huge dub over the Titans just now, and I honestly had my money on the Titans going into that game. For some odd reason, the Titans, to me, are going to be kind of the underdogs this year, but they just took a huge loss. So it's just like that. Things can change in an instant. And yeah, this is going to be a great game. If Sportbet is anything to go by, yeah, this is going to be a big game. Here we go. We're at the stadium. Oh, man, this is huge. There we go. The Broncos are dapping each other up. But yeah, they just look nervous. They don't look like they want to win, honestly. They got Walsh at 1, Cobbo 2, Staggs 3, Shabarsky 4, Arthos at 5, Hunt 6, Reynolds 7, 8 Carrigan, Payne 9, Haas 10, Gosowski 11, Piakura, oh, it's gone, 12. They got a pretty solid lineup. Not going to lie, they got a pretty solid lineup. But our boys are ready. The boys in black, orange, and white, we will get it done. Our boy Geordie, hope you're well. Let's kick ass. Let's go, Tigers. Let's go. Sweet. Thanks for tuning in, mate. I appreciate you being here, Brendan. It's always a pleasure when you're on the stream, brother. This is going to be a huge game, my mate. This is going to be huge. Yeah, who are you guys got your eyes on tonight? Who do you think's scoring the first try? Let me know in the chat. And then, yeah, who do you think's going to have an overall great performance? Let's get the chat rolling with that. Get your predictions in now before kickoff. I personally think we are going to see a try from Taruva right off the bat. He's going to be our first try scorer. Thing is, there's our boys. There they are. Looking good. They're looking confident. There's Lockie Galvin, Fanu. Yep. They are looking confident. They are looking ready to hunt. Benji looks locked in. Dewey's back from his groin injury. Could not be more stoked about that. There we go, running out. Oh, yeah. This is our jungle, boys. This is our jungle. Uppy Coruscant. Bloke is looking fit. Man, yeah, we're gonna turn this. We're gonna turn the stadium up. Got my eyes on Latu, Fanu, and May. I think Dewey his hot 6 tries. Yeah, that's a solid little trio going on there. Fanu, May, and Dewey. Yeah, those guys are deadly. So we got the youngest halves in the comp, Galvin and Fanu. We got the youngest halves going up against the most veteran, old season halves, if you will. So that, I think, is a huge testament to what we can do, and going to be a great, great story when we pull it off as well. So pumped about that. I've got Latu, Lualili, and Hunt tonight. Yep, another solid lineup there. Whoa, sorry, fellas, just dropped my phone. Yeah, Reynolds and Hunt. They've played like 200 to 300 premiership games. Holy smokes. Reynolds, I will admit, Reynolds is a bit of a monster. I am a little worried about him, but if we can contain him off the bat, we'll be just fine. Same thing with Reece Walsh. All right, boys, here we go. It's kickoff. It's happening. It's not going back. All right, deep kick. Really deep kick into our goal line. Terrell May with the first run. Absolute unit. Gets taken down pretty quickly. Jack Bird making a beautiful little run too. He's such a versatile player. The way they can get put in. I mean, other week as a center, now a second rower. Oh, beautiful run, boys. Beautiful run. The way they use that back line. Taruva's going to make a little dash from dummy. Here we go. Seeing Galvin work. Beautiful. Alex 12's great little run from him. 46-meter gain. If we can keep that momentum going tonight, I think we'll be just fine. That pressure, that speed. First run from Reese for the night. Shut down instantly. Beautiful, beautiful defensive pressure from our boys. Who's that? May and Bird. Solid. Wow, this set already, the defense is phenomenal. I just hope we can keep that up and keep it sustainable. Great defensive line speed. The way you see that, the way the boys came up, beautiful. That's what we've been talking about all week. My daughter just scored impeccable timing. Kids have, dude. I know, right? It's all good, man. Family's the most important thing. We'll be here for the next 2 hours, so take that call, brother. All right, possession's back to us. Oh, got a penalty. High contact. All right. I didn't really see. Oh yeah, I get. Yeah. Truve need that. Pretty much put him in a rear naked choke, for goodness sake. All right. Well, I'm guessing we'll take the kick for touch. It's not a bad little start. All right, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful little play. Fanu with the little cheeky little run. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Broncos definitely are pretty defensively sound, but I think we can break them. I think we can wear them down, create those gaps, and you can see Galvin and Latu trying to do that. We could see a try here on the 5th, maybe, if we play it right. Beautiful little dummy from Galvin, trying to figure out where to go. 27-minute game. Let's see what the boys come up with. Little chip from Latu. Funny. Caught in goal. All right. I like his thinking though. That was solid, and that was a great kick too. If we ran up with it, that was a great kick. I'm sure he was looking to go more into the corner, but still overall, not bad. I like what he was thinking. Benji's down on the field, it looks like. Not up in the box. I think he knows just how important this game actually is, so it's cool to see him down. They've got some decent post-contact minutes. That's the stuff we were talking about this week. We got to make sure we are tight on, is stopping them before that happens. That was nearly a try on their part, boys. Get off with them early. Don't give the refs any reasons for penalties. Yep, that is... Oh, boy. Ah, there it is. I think that was try time for Broncos. It's alright, fellas. Someone had to score the first try. I was hoping it was us, but that's alright. Tigers seem to do well when we need to step up, right? I like sideline Benji. Do me too. He just knows that this is a game that we got to be locked in and unified as a team. And no better way than coach being on the sideline, right? Yep. 7-6. 6 puts in that little grubber. Out to 5. That was a beautiful play on the Broncos' part. And yeah, that was what I was worried about, was going to be those plays drawing us in. That sucks to see, but I know we'll come back because we are the Tigers and we always come back. Man, Taruva was committed, though, to that ball. Good on him. I like that. Just wasn't quick enough to the ball. Yeah, I don't even know if the Broncos player freaking planted the ball. If he didn't plant the ball, do you think Taruva is interfering and it should be a... Oh, they confirmed the try. Never mind. Well, still, do you think it would have been an interference on the play and they would have just given them the try anyway, or... There's no getting out of this one. I'm just trying to make up excuses at this point. That's tough, but that's alright. We'll come back. We'll bounce back. We knew they were going to be scoring tonight, so I'm not surprised. Just didn't think it was going to be that early on. There's a converted kick. Reynolds. Bro's a tank. Alright. What are we going to do, Tigers? What are we going to do? It didn't look like a very clean grounding, right, Aaron? I'm glad you're with me on that. I'm sure they were too, but yeah, there was a concern of it, them being an interference on the play, but I don't know. I'm sure they would have got the try either way. It's part of it. Alright, kick off from us. Deep kick, beautiful. This set is going to be pretty vital to setting the tone for our set coming up. So defensively, we need to be on. We got to suffocate them as much as we can, and then capitalize on the short meters that they get, that we can then come back and get a try on. Oh, that's great defense. Out. That is what happens, boys, when we defend and we put pressure. We force errors, we force turnovers. Return the favor with a try from Taruva. Yes, sir. I'm all there for that. It does worry me how easily the Broncos did that. Shifted down the back line, and their winger had all that open space. So I think if the boys are smart, they'll use that kind of guidance or wisdom for the next play, if you will. We got to watch that, because if that worked, we would have been in danger. But we are literally 15 meters out from the try line. Let's see what we pull out, boys. Let's see. Galvin with a little dummy dart. Knock on. Ours went back. They knocked it on, it looked like. Another set. Yeah, ours went back. Broncos went forward. can see Uppy just like, oh, crap. Yep, our feed. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. This is vital. Big run from Seyfarth. The versatile. Oh, penalty. I'm lagging about 20 seconds, bro. Oh, no way, really? Frick, I'm sorry. That's annoying. I don't know if there's a way to fix that or not. Well, feel free if stuff happens, just throw it in the chat still. And yeah, that I have to see if there's a way I can fix that going forward. That's super annoying. Galvin. Buller. Oh. Great pressure from them. That I thought we had that. Man. Solid effort from the boys there. Solid effort. Man, that sucks. Good hustle from the boys, though. Really good hustle from the boys. We did have the overlap. I know, Aaron, dude, that sucks. I really thought we were going to have that, man. Really thought that was ours. Beautiful take. Beautiful take. Beautiful take. All right, boys, we got to get a try. We need a little bit of momentum. We need something to be pumped about. Galvin with the bomb. Reece Walsh takes it. Oh, whistle called. Penalty. An obstruction. Obstructing kick chase. Yes, let's go. Broncos are going to challenge. Captain's challenge. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if there's an obstruction, but I appreciate the ref trying to give us a hand. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was much of an obstruction. He was just standing there, but it's also hard to see with that camera, you know, if something, maybe he dropped the shoulder if we had a close-up shot. I don't know. That's all right. Stops them in their momentum and rhythm, so I'll take it. Oh, line break. Drop ball. We're going to keep playing. As great as that is, it also worries me like that happened. Like, we got to tighten up defensively. We can't be letting those little overlaps happen. We have to be shifting across the field as a team. It's a hard line to like walk in terms of like being stoked about that, but then at the same time being like, all right, we have stuff we got to fix. But the Broncos are also so good on attack. Like, that's what they're known for, right? Is those beautiful backline plays, stuff like that. Come on, man, what are you gonna do, mate? Big pickup. Ouch. Hold on to a bird. Yeah. He was looking for the offload, but I'm glad he didn't. Oh, good thinking. Six more. Aaron, mate, feel free to be a spoiler, mate. Just go for it, brother. I think the chat's in real time, so I'll get around to it eventually. And with the lag, try time. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, boys. Aaron, I'm guessing that's the lag you were talking about, the spoiler. But bro, beautiful, beautiful. We are in. Yes, we freaking are. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Galvin with the grubber. Oh. Yeah, grounded? What? Grounded? Dana, you did call that, bro. That's grounded for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Luke, man. Great try from Luke, brother. Yeah, Donna, you did call that, my friend. You did call that. Man, that was beautiful. Let's see if Arpy can back up the kick. Ooh. That sucks. Yep, Brendan, that's one, my friend. That is one. Still got a few more to go, but I'm glad we're on the board, especially before halftime. That'll help, and I think going forward it's going to help set the momentum. Knowing Uppy too, he's missing that kick. I know he's going to want to come back and get redemption and prove that he can kick. But that was a beautiful little grubber from Galvin. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of that bloke. Especially, this is a big game. There is no Luai, and him and friggin' Fanu, they're actually doing pretty bloody good, and I'm pumped on that. Glad we can get on that ball on the bail. Yeah, man. I agree. I am so glad we are on the board. Oh, beautiful. Arpy, beautiful, brother. Quick play. That's it. That's what we need to be doing. Give him a little break. I like it, mate. Beautiful kick from the two. There we go. Seyfarth. Oh. Latu and Royce for 500. Yeah, man. That would be sick. That would be sick. That was nearly an awesome play. Great hustle from the Tigers, though. My goodness. Beautiful. Call on penalty. Inside 10 meters. On Jack Burn. Come on, brother. Gotta be better than that. There is that back. Let's say we're all bunched up, man. We're all bunched up. We gotta be ready. We can't be having that. Beautiful, beautiful tackle. Great pressure from Luke. Great pressure. Here they go again. Beautiful Taruva. Beautiful, mate. Great intercept. Go, son. Go, son. Yeah, that was beautiful. It was like straight to him. Oh. We need more of that out of the Broncos. That helps us tremendously. Great run too, man. Was that 12? Great run. Yep. Looking for a penalty and we got it. Beautiful. Second for him tonight, it looks like. Love Twali. We do love Twali, don't we, mate? He is a powerhouse. He is an absolute unit. The way he's fending those boys off too, man. Far out. Don't get much better than that. Yeah, high tackle on May. High contact. May is quickly becoming one of my favourite players on the team. I'm watching him in the media and stuff this past week, and just the way he conducts interviews, the way he plays, his chemistry with the boys, his vlog, he'd possibly start a podcast. Yeah, he is phenomenal. He's just a phenomenal dude who's just so genuine and down to earth. Oh, yeah, another high contact on May. Far out. Yeah, that seemed a little personal, brother. Oh. Sending him off. There we go. Need to stop May with high tackles. They're playing dirty as usual. I was been waiting for it, man. I knew that was gonna come in. 10 off. I know, right, Aaron? That's good though. Send him off. Start sending everyone off while we're at it on their side. He's a beast. So many tackles, immediate meters consistently. Dude, I agree, Brendan. I agree. He just like doesn't stop. He is literally a workhorse. He just does not stop. Oh, we didn't ground that. We did not ground that. Far out. Good commitment though. Great commitment. just couldn't get on the ball. Oh, he was on it, but yeah, then that number 2 friggin' gave him a good pump. Solid effort, man. A for effort for sure. I like the way they're thinking. I think we rushed that play, and that's all right. That's what happens. But I like the way he was thinking. I think it was Alpi that set him up for that. Old Tigers, though, man, we would have been down 0 right now, and they would have been up friggin' 16-18. So I'm happy with this. Whole game last week from him, huge tank on him. Oh my goodness, Brandon, I agree, brother. Dude, they're calling high contact on that. He fell into him. I don't know about that. The way he got off straight away too, he knew. That's one of those hard ones. That's kind of like last week against the who do we was last week? Frick's been so long already. Why am I blanking? Guys, who did we verse last week? Holy crap. Am I really losing my mind? I feel like I'm losing my mind right now. The Warriors. That's it. The Warriors. My goodness. Sorry about that. I just had a complete mind blank. Considering I am in America. So it is 5 o'clock in the morning right now. But yeah, Warriors. Thanks, brother. Thanks, everyone. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, against the Warriors. Yeah, we saw the same thing, you know, when they milked that penalty towards the end there and got that 2-point conversion. Same thing, like, he ran into the shoulder. Like, we didn't high tackle. He was coming down and just happened. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one that I don't know if there's a better way that we can assess those or if the ref needs to be better about that. But, yeah. All right, we've got 17 minutes to halftime. I would love to get on the board one more time before then. I mean, twice would be beautiful, but at least one more. That would put us in a pretty good spot going into the second half. I blanked too, and I live 500 meters from Campbelltown Stadium, lol. Yeah, I don't know why, man. I just could not remember for the life of me. It'd be like that sometimes. Got a feeling they're probably going to get a try here, and yep. Oh, great. I love the way we shifted on defense there. Jack, bro, get off of him. My goodness. Forget the losses. Amen, brother. Amen. Man, Reese is definitely putzing along there. He's trying to get in. Oh, great pressure. Bird and Fanu. Did he get that down? Calling no try. didn't put it on the ground. He did not put it on the ground. Hunt lost it, yeah. Did you know Bird played fullback for the Broncos? Really? I did not know that. How long ago was this, Brendan? Why am I just finding out about this? And was he like on every week kind of thing? What? Yeah, what's the story behind that? Fill us all in. I'm sure everyone's super curious. I'm super curious. I know everyone else would be if they didn't know that. I don't know how that went over my head. De Silva's on. Oppie is out. All right. Pump and see De Silva play. I love that bloke, man. Just like that. He's on and we're getting runs like that. Yeah, I like that. Those fresh legs, man. Dude, he tried to reach. He tried. Those fresh legs. Oh. Great pressure. Oh, my goodness. The Jerry 39 score, please. We are sitting at 6-4 Broncos way. Phenomenal first half, my mate. Phenomenal first half. Definitely some kinks we've got to work out, but yeah, we'll get into that at halftime. But yeah, really solid effort from our boys. And we just forced a line dropout, so don't really get much better than that. Taruva all freaking day. Let's go, Buller. Set that up beautifully. Try time. Jerry 30, Tina Jerry 39. If you're still on the friggin' stream, brother, it is now 6-8 West Tigers way. We just took the lead because Buller, Jareem Big, just made a beautiful dart and we gave it off to Taruva and he planted that ball so confidently and we are pumped as Tigers fans right now. Holy crap. Multicultural round and we just score a try with Taruva. I am pumped. This is a huge game for us Tigers fans and we are making a statement. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have so much to dream big about, baby, because of that. That is the kind of effort we love. Taruva's got this habit too of being able to just friggin' bowl through defenders, and he did on Reece Walsh, and we just made him look humiliated in his home stadium, and nothing is better than that. Holy crap. Beautiful. Drop some hearts, drop some orange, black and white for Taruva right now, and Buller, because those two are phenomenal. Taruva is number one with most tries, up there with Jesse Arthos from Broncos for the most tries in the NRL 2025. Wow. Cool. So while they get the kick set up, back to you, Brendan. When did he play for Jack Bird? When did he play for Broncos? That is crazy. I had no clue. Thanks for letting us know. Was he pretty decent with the Broncos? And then did the Tigers sign him from there? I don't fully know the whole story with him, but whoa, that was not a great kick. What are you doing, Silver? Come on, mate. That's all right. We're still in the lead, 6-8. Huge, huge, huge. That was awesome. That was just beautiful. Beautiful. Did you see the guy in the crowd flipping him off? Flipping Taruva off as he walked up to the stand? Oh, I love it. Bad night to be a Broncos fan, I'll tell you that. Bad night to be a Broncos fan. Galvin. He's been putting off a lot of those little dummies tonight. They've actually been working somewhat. Oh. Oh. Jack Bird's holding his head, poor bloke. Conversion attempt was ordinary, Aaron. Dude, I know. I don't know what that was about. Oh, yeah, Jack just took that to the head pretty serious. Oof. Poor bloke. Galvin with the kick on second. I mean, 10 minutes left. Why the heck not? Was not expecting that. Caught those defenders off on edge. My goodness. Playing the 1 mile an hour breeze. Yeah, that's probably it, man. That's probably it. I wonder how much Benji works with the boys, especially Uppy and De Silva, on their conversion kicking, because Benji was a pretty decent conversion kicker. What is going on? That was a mess. That's alright. I think it's our ball again. 9.5 minutes left, everyone, till halftime, which we're going to dive deep into some what we've seen this first half and get some opinions from you guys on what's going on and how you feeling. So if you have any thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, we'll save them for 9 minutes and we'll dive into it pretty deep. Who do you think's got the next try? I know there's a lag, but who do you think's got next try? I think we got one more in us. Yep. Aaron, that's exact. Yep. Holy crap, we are over again. Whew. Man, it feels good. Beautiful. Beautifully done. All stemming from Fanu. The way he set up that back line. We had options too, like going into that. We had options on who could have got that try. Like, that was beautiful. Jack Bird, the way he plays it, the Buller. And then Buller passes it out. My goodness. Beautiful. Great play. That is what we need to see more of. It was effortless. It was easy. And it looked freaking good. Yeah, even the commentators saying right now, this is the best we've seen the Tigers this year. We are definitely locked in, especially on attack. We are just doing some great things tonight. Staffatoa is literally a tank, man. Like, in my video last night, like, we were talking about, how Staffatoa is going to be one we had to watch, and my goodness, phenomenal play. They were expecting Taruva to go to ball. to get that ball. Yeah, man, they were, and we had options, and that was beautiful. Oh, we're on Adam Dewey for a kick now. Let's see if he can convert one. Man, we cannot put him in the post. What the heck is going on? Man, he was closest. Let's keep Dewey. Let's keep Dewey on the goal kick for a little bit, eh? Man. 7 minutes left. We are sitting pretty. 6-12. Tigers away. Phenomenal. Broncos fans are looking a little upset and sad on the camera. I don't know why you'd come out to see this game if you want to see your boys win, because it ain't going to happen. This game's all about us. This is our jungle, baby. Whoa, we've had a whopping 585 run meters this half. Holy crap. 2 line breaks. They've got 0. Our completion rate is 17 out of 20. It's been solid. Big hit. Safe after's been a tank, bro. Dude. They're really going to call a penalty? Yeah, far out. Dude, he is a... Great pressure. Phenomenal pressure from our boys with that kick. Yeah, Dream Buller was right there. Jack Bird, yeah, I think that would have been a knock on. Great pressure, though. I like it. I am super pumped. This is where we're sitting going into the halftime. It's always a huge bonus to be up going into halftime. Just something about it. You have that rhythm, that tone going into the second half. This has already been such a big half too. My goodness. Only up from here, right? Yeah, it was a little sketchy. It'd be sweet if we saw like a full line break and ran up the field and got another try. That would be just a phenomenal way to end the first half, but one can dream. Big bomb. Big bomb. Oh, boys. That's not the line break I was hoping for. Penalty? For what? For what? Talon the Silver? Penalty for what? 3.5 minutes. We got to stop them. Let's shut them down. I don't want them to get another try. Oh, I just saw us push one of their players for no reason. I'm surprised the ref did not pick that. Alex, I assume you meant Alex, not Adrian. Safe Arthur is a tank. He reminds me of a mate from high school named Adrian. Well, your mate Adrian was a tank then. Broncos are over. Oh, man. That sucks. That's all right. That is all right. We will come back. We will come back. Man. Great defense from our boys, but that one just got away. That one got away. We're sitting at 12-12. See if we can just hold them back off the kickoff. Don't let any more points come out of this half, and we'll be fine going into the second half. And your little ginger bloke who was a menace on the field. Oh, mate, that's funny. Yeah. Safe Arthur really is a menace on the field, man. Oh, dude, they got a legit friggin' horse out on the field. It's pretty epic. Anyway. Yeah. Safe Arthur really just knows how to play footy, man. And I'm really, really, really excited to see him step into his prime. I don't think he's quite there yet, but, you know, I think he's getting real close. And when he just starts firing on all cylinders, yeah, we're going to see something truly amazing out of that bloke. All right, let's lock him down. Don't let him get any more points. That'd really suck. When Reece Walsh is on, bro, he's actually a pretty phenomenal player, man. I will admit, even as a Tigers fan, he is a pretty decent player. It'd be awesome to have someone like him. Oh, they're going for field goal. They got it too. What in the heck? Bro. Fair enough. I mean, good play from their part, but my goodness. My goodness, mate. Yeah, Benji looks done. He's like, all right, we gotta freaking be done with this half. We gotta get cranking on the next one. Far out. All right. Great way to end the first half if you're a Broncos fan. Horrible way for us, but you know, we know they're capable of still kicking those field goals. All right, so this is part of the live stream where we debunk and dissect the first half. From my perspective, I am not a professional, but I give my opinions. So feel free to drop your thoughts and comments in the chat, and we can debunk some of those as well. But I think right off the bat, holy crap. What a phenomenal game of footy that first half had for us as Tigers. Like, that was probably some of the best footy we've seen in a very, very long time up against a phenomenal team like the Broncos. So I think from that aspect, we have so much to be proud of, so much to be pumped about and looking forward to, or dreaming big, as the hashtag says, dream big. So yeah, that was a phenomenal first half. I think there was definitely some room for improvement. Let's start. Let's go on the defense side of things. Early on, they definitely were capitalizing on finding those gaps and running those gaps, right, like any team would in any game of footy. But we just weren't drifting with the ball, with the line of attack, and that obviously conceded a try on their part. But I think we figured that out really quick. I think between Galvin and then Dewey out there as well, and then also Fanu, like, they just figured it out and they started drifting. And we saw Taruva moving across defensively too, and it just started to work and click. And I think if we wouldn't have done that, we would have seen a lot more tries out of the Broncos, not out of us. That's, I think, the old Tigers way of doing things, right, is just being sloppy on defense and then letting points concede where they don't need to be if we simply would have just drifted. And so I think from a Tigers point, we are killing it defensively. Definitely some things we can tighten up, but overall, the way that we were able to find or diagnose what we were doing and then change that and kind of run its course, phenomenal. Really, really solid defensive efforts from a few people. Terrell May, obviously, just an absolute unit. Seyfarth, an absolute unit. Galvin has been as well, like, on point. Jack Bird, like, the whole team. There's not one person I could say they haven't done great defensively. Whereas last week, for Tape, man, not great defensively. I know a lot of you guys agree, so I'm glad he's not back on the field. But yeah, just a phenomenal first half from a defensive standpoint. And yeah, I don't know. I could not be more proud of the boys from that effort. One thing I do want to see more, though, is a little bit faster line speed. There was a few moments there that we definitely executed that I could visually see them moving up as they were getting the ball in the play. But in the last few minutes, they were just hanging back, and I don't know. I want to see that fast line speed, that defensive pressure right off the bat, and consistently, sustainably throughout the whole game. Because when we do that, we force them to do errors. Like, we saw them drop the ball multiple times because of that. Just that defensive pressure, just being right there as they're getting the ball. It's a mental thing too, man. Like, that pressure, it gets to you, and you screw up when you're under pressure like that. And so make sure that we keep that going. Let's see the chat real quick. Even if we do lose, even if it blows out in the second half, I'm so proud of the boys. No Luai, no Samfanu, and no Skelton. I'm so proud. Yep, I could not agree more, man. All week I've been saying no Luai, no problem. He is not our glue. He is just a major cog in our machine, but he is not our glue. We can still perform even without him. And I think, Latu Fanu has stepped up and is showing he is worth it and worthy of that position. And Lockie Galvin, man, phenomenal playing from him. The way Uppy's been leading as well, it's just beautifully done. And yeah, no Luai, no problem. And I mean, obviously missed the bloke, but we are telling a statement. We are like literally sending a message to the NRL and to everyone involved, because like we are showing up and we are executing. And the first 10 minutes was intense. Holy crap. Like, we just had an intensity about us. We're definitely figuring out our kinks and our rhythm and tone for the game, but it was spot on. Like, we figured it out, we changed, and we went forward, and we did good. And yeah, I don't know. we just would not have seen that from old Tigers, and I am so pumped. Probably should have let Dewey take the kicks. Yep, I agree. 100%. Adam is definitely one of those blokes who can kick a good conversion. He was got the closest out of all three of ours today too. So I'm sure they'll keep him kicking going forward as well. Definitely got to stop Wilson try, but still, 100%. 100% we could have stopped that. But again, it's those things. It's those defensive line speed, defensive pressure, just drift in, coming up quick. We could have stopped that. And yeah, just filling in those gaps because there's been a few of them. But on attack, holy smokes, man. It took us a minute. It definitely took us a minute. But once we were rolling, we were rolling. I mean, even commentators were saying, like, this is the best footy we have seen from the Tigers in a very, very long time. And I could not agree more. The way that Galvin and Fanu somehow synced up, bro, telepathy or whatever you want to call it. Like, the way that, real quick, Benji's getting, they look locked in. Benji is, like, getting into him. Good on him. I like it. Benji's a phenomenal coach, man. But yeah, back to what I was saying, Galvin and Fanu, man, that duo, a little more time and a little more resource in those two, and holy crap, I think we are looking at some legendary players in the making. Like, honestly, they are phenomenal. The way that they can shift that back line, put in those kicks, and just, like, create space. It's next to none. Especially for Fanu, man. Like, just with how young he is. Same thing with Galvin. Like, it is phenomenal. And we got that beautiful try from Luke Lalali, however you want to pronounce it. All because of those two, you know. And then we had that try from Dewey off to Buller. No, Dewey off to May, then May to Buller to Taruva. That was a phenomenal friggin' effort too. Like, that is the kind of stuff we need to see, is that high intensity attack that, you know, obviously leads to tries, and it always does for us. Like, when we are on and we are firing on cylinders, we are seeing just beautiful things happen. And yeah, we had that try from stuff at Towa as well. That all stemmed from Fanu, Latu Fanu off the he got passed from the ball from dummy, and he worked that back line, Jack Bird, and then Bird out to Toa, and Toa scores. Like, it is beautifully done, and if the boys can keep that up, I genuinely think, like, we will come out tonight with a dub, but more importantly, we will come out sending a message like, we are back, baby. Like, this is our freaking year. Possession we've had at 54%, completion rate 19 out of 21. We've had 2 line breaks, they've had 2. We've only had 12 missed tackles. Let's talk about that in just a sec. 5 penalties, we do got to be better about that. Errors, we've only had 2, they've had 6. Whoa. From where we were in the start of the season, round 1, literally like 4 weeks ago, man, to say that we only have 12 missed tackles. There was one game we had like 50-something. And yeah, I don't know. That alone is saying that we are getting better. We are inching forward. We are actually becoming who we are meant to be as Tigers. And that unity is phenomenal as well. Errors, only 2. Huge improvement from the last few games. You know, some were definitely given, but a lot of them we made. And so the fact that our boys are being better about that is extremely, 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 extremely good to see. As we cannot be affording those errors, man. Like, they build up, and it's just disgusting when we do that. But we are doing better. Only 2 errors in that half, and phenomenal. So I'm really pumped for the second half. I think we're going to come out guns blazing for sure, as we always do. My concern is, can we keep it going sustainably throughout the whole half, you know? I love when the Tigers come out, but by the end, man, we have a track record of just falling off the bandwagon towards the end, and I really, really hope we don't. Because once we do, I know they're going to be running circles around us, and that will be a dangerous thing. But yeah, man, overall, holy crap, what a phenomenal first half. I cannot even begin to express how stoked I am for this team and for us. Truly phenomenal. Massive improvement on errors compared to last year. I know, right, Aaron? I mean, even compared to the last games, like the way that, we've gotten better. But yeah, if we're comparing to last year, this is like a complete flip of the script. Like, this is a whole different team that we have not seen reach its full potential yet. Like this, if we play like this the rest of the season, big things will happen for us. I promise you. I promise you, big things will happen. Who are some key standout players for you? Let me know in the chat. I'm really, really intrigued to see some key stats that you guys have, stood out to you guys, but also some key players as well. Completion rate, considering is so good for the flashy brand of footy we are playing. Yeah. You can tell, like, Galvin is trying to implement, like, this good, swaggy, flashy footy, and it is working. Fanu is supporting that too, and the boys are supporting it too, and it is working. Definitely some kinks working out, but some creases we got to iron out. But for the most part, we are doing pretty well, and I like the way that they are trying to move forward with it. But we just got to be careful that we don't overstep our boundaries and what we're comfortable with and our skill set. My goat, Luke. Holy smokes. Yeah, Luke. Why isn't he on the field more? Defensively, he's on point. He's right there. He's got that pressure. On attack, he commits so freaking hard. I mean, yeah, he had that drop ball and questionable when he went for that try, popped up. But other than that, why is he not? And some of the takes and chases he does with the chips and the grubbers is like, we need to use this guy more. We need to utilize him more on the field somehow. And I know with Skelton out, he's stepping in. And Skelton, holy crap, is a phenomenal player too. So it's like, how can we utilize Luke in the pack somehow more regularly? Or is this something that we're just going to have to ride out and keep him around until the spot opens? I don't know. Because we got great players like Toa, we got great players like, what's his name, Adam Dewey. So it's like, I'm not going to replace them. So it's like, where can we put him in the pack? Because he is really, really looking good. And yeah, I want him more on this team. Same thing with Latu Fanu. Like, he's one of those guys that we need to lock down. We need to lock down long term, if you know what I'm saying. It's only round 5, Aaron. I know, man. And we're already like sitting like this. It's crazy to think that we're even saying this. Like, I think the last time I was this stoked was back in 05. Honestly, like the way that the boys played then, and we got that premiership and stuff. But yeah, this is beautiful footy. We were looking really egotistical, but that's fine. Yeah, you know who else was egotistical? The bloody Tigers at 05. Yeah, you're not wrong, brother. You are not wrong. We got to own our crap, though, We got to own that field. Like, we got to make it our own. And, I think with footy, too, part of it is, like, a mindset thing. Like, going with a bad mindset, not going to execute. Going with kind of an egotistical mindset and like, yeah, this is our freaking field. We know how to play footy, blah, blah, blah. I think it can kind of work out in your favor, but there's a fine line again between being egotistical and it working out, being egotistical that you start messing up. And once we see that, then we got to stop that and just cut back to the bones of the thing, right? He specializes in outside back, so I don't know if there's a spot for him. I know, man. I know, and I never thought I'd be having this problem as a Tigers fan, like trying to fit him in, someone like him in, because, yeah, we need him, but we also have so much talent already. I don't know where we would put him. There's literally no room. So maybe he is coming on for those injuries and filling gaps. If we win this, it's technically 3 away wins in a row. Ooh, good point. Didn't even think about that, bros. Didn't even think about that. All right, well, I appreciate all you guys giving some input there. We are kickoff right here, half 2. Let's see what we are. Second half, let's see what we can pull together and play some solid footy. This is going to be a big, big half. First run off, man. They're running hard. We're tackling hard. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, everyone's feeling fired up. Had that quick little cheeky break, that little rest up the legs, the feet, all that things. Everyone's feeling fired up. We just got to be sustainable with our energy, not exert too much energy at the wrong times. Oh, they got that 40-20. Called that in my videos this past week. I said they're going to be looking at 40-20s, and so should we. Far out. Far out. Rumors are we interested in Kai Pearce, Paul, by the way. I saw that, bro. I did see that. I forget where I saw that. Maybe it was on Twitter or X, what do you want to call it. I noticed that. Yeah. I got a debunk comment about that. Freaking go Tigers. I know, man. Pump, pump, pump. Big half for us. They've already come off with a 40-20. It's second tackle and they're 3 meters from the try line. Then try time for them. Far out. That's all right. Man. Man. Great playing from them, honestly. There's no way around that. Great playing from there. Yeah, look away. That didn't happen. Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Can't let that happen again. Cannot let that happen again. Alright. I don't really know what to say because that sucks. I mean, I'm not going to be dumb about it. I knew they were going to score again, but didn't know it was going to be literally 2 minutes into the freaking game, to the second half, but that's alright. See what the Tigers can pull. Michael Maguire there up in the coach box. Benji still down on the sideline, man. 37 left. Breathe. I know. Game's not over. So much could happen. Phenomenal 40-20 though, by the way. Like, takes some serious skill and talent to do that. That was beautiful, I must admit. I knew that was going to happen. Literally knew that was going to happen, but that's alright. Dang. Reece Walsh is running circles. Holy smokes. Pretty good run for him. What the heck is happening? What the heck is happening? 2 tries in 4.5 minutes. Off the kick too. $35 left, breathe. Oh man, oh my goodness. What in the heck? I just don't even understand what's going on right now, fellas. 2 tries in 4.5 minutes. Oh. That is not ideal. Not ideal. That's right. Come on. We can come back from this. We can come back from this. Oh. Reynolds is off the field. Reynolds is going off the field. That's good. I hope we capitalize on that. He's one of their key players for sure, so having that gap could be a good thing for us. They're saying hamstring for Reynolds. That's not good. Sucks for him. Great for us. Oh. I was going to be so mad if they broke that line again. Great take. Yes. We got to do something good here, boys. We got to do something good. Dewey with the run. Not a great set. Not a great set. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Is Latu all right? Oh, yeah, big hit. Oh. Yeah, that would hurt. Oh. He's going off. Head injury assessment. That's not great. That's not what we wanted. Yeah, appreciate Stacks and sportsmanship for sure. Royce Hunt's on the field, big boy. Let's go. Hopefully he can bring some hit and impact to the line because man, we are struggling to make some dent in their defense. Big run, come on. Beautiful. We got to up our pressure, man. We got to up our intensity. Big run from Royce Hunt. That's what we needed. I think as a club, that's what we need to is more fellas like him, more fellas to make dents in defensive lines because, yeah, I think that's a little chip. Yeah, I think as a club there, we need to put some money and resources into some bigger forwards and fellas like that. Because yeah, we just don't have that power, that we need up against some strong teams, which forces us to play in our back, which is great. But yeah, we need to also have that versatility for people like the Broncos who have great defense on their back line. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a coach, man, but that's just my thoughts. We need more power in our forwards. All right, we have a chance. We got to do something with this. This is huge. Good, Galvin, good. Try time. Try time. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Aaron, we are in, brother. Yes, we are. Yep, that is huge. That is huge. That is huge. That is huge. Dude, Sion does have some freaking footwork, eh? Holy crap. Vione just in. Oh my goodness. That was huge. We needed that. We needed that for multiple reasons. Not only for the scoreboard, but for morale, for rhythm, for tone. There was lots of things that try is going to bring. I promise you. Man, he is such a versatile player too. Like his size, strength, but agility and footwork and flair. Like, my goodness, that's exactly the players that we need to develop in this team that have that just overall versatility and can do so much, right? Like, that was phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Oppie, don't miss the kick, mate. Don't miss the kick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Benji still on the sideline. Loving that. Loving this, boys. This game's not over yet, man. We have 27 minutes in the second. 27 minutes left the second half. If we keep playing like that, I want to give big props to Royce Hunt for setting up the way that he ran that line and got those meters and stuff and got us close to that try line. That goes to show that big boys like that have a huge impact on the team. Man, the Broncos are playing really freaking hard right now. Holy crap. They just turned it up. Beautiful. Post contact meters from Royce Hunt. Love it. Come on. Come on. Oh, sorry, boys. Freaking just slipped on my desk. Big kick. Huge kick. Great pressure from AD. Great pressure. Great pressure. Yeah, the boys know that this set has a lot of impact on their going into their next set. If they can keep them down with that defensive pressure, man. It's those moments there. I'm not sure if you're watching, but that moment there, no one was running up. No one. They ran to the line, you know? That's what we got to be better at. Oh, my goodness. Penalty? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's one of those things where he fell into him. Oh, Galvin. Yeah, Galvin, there's definitely a penalty. Royce Hunt, I wouldn't call a penalty on. Galvin was getting up there. Yeah, Benji looks a little peed off there. Man. This is where our defense is going to come in handy. We gotta turn it up for this set. Talk about exerting the energy at the right times. This is one of those times where we got to exert all of our energy into defense. Stop any potential tries, any potential gaps. Yeah, they're running that back line. Beautiful Taruva. Beautiful. Royce Hunt getting into it. Far out. Bro is an animal. Whoa. Dude, Aaron, no kidding, bro. Hunt is an animal. Tough. 6 again for them. Oh. This is brutal. This is crazy. Boys, we got to turn it up another level. That was phenomenal. We got to turn it up another level. I need that aggression that Royce Hunt just brought. I need that from everyone. Holy smokes. Beautiful. Forward pass. Good pressure from us leading to that error. That's what that was. Dude, could you imagine that feeling, though, in this high-pressure moment to pull a forward pass like that? Could you imagine how you must feel on the inside? I could only imagine how sick and not just tummy would feel like. There goes May coming off. 12's going on. May's looking gassed, man. He played a full 80 last week, but this is a much higher intensity game. It's third and we haven't even gotten out of our 20. Oh. Twelve just dropped it, fellas. Yeah, Aaron, I'm feeling that, brother. If you're going to make an error and there was a list of moments to drop the ball that are the worst moments, it's up there with, the best of them. Dropping your ball inside your 20 to a team like the Broncos, far out. I'm sorry, fellas. That was disgusting. Well, that sucks. Walsh saw it. He took it. Good for him. What the heck were we doing? Yep. They just had that overlap. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks. $21 minutes left. I mean, in theory, we can definitely get more. We could win this game still. What a great pass, but it was a little flat. It did look a little flat to me too, but that's what they want to do. Whatever, refs. Man. Man. Hear that? Latif Fainu, Category 1, head injury. Oh, hamstring, sorry. Category 1 hamstring, not head. He went for a head injury assessment. It sounds like Category 1 hamstring. Man. Things just aren't working right now. Things just aren't going our way. I don't even know where to go from here. Like, Fainu's out, I'm assuming, for the rest of the game. Unless he decides to miraculously fill up the plane. So it kind of falls back on Galvin and Oppie. Oppie's a phenomenal player, phenomenal captain, but I don't know. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. What our game plan is going into this final 20. There it is. What the heck? What the heck? Why are none of the boys running, like, from the other side? Why do we have no one chasing? Maybe. Match my sexual favors at halftime they win. Dude, it's not a wonder, though. For real. What in the heck is going on? What is going on? We were so locked in the first half. And now this? I want to see more out of the boys, man. Like, our defense is lacking this half. Holy crap. I'm kind of quite. Why was no one chasing? That's what I want to. Why was there's not one person chasing from the other side of the field? I get you don't really know what's going on, but at the same time, It's not over yet, Aaron. That's right, mate. That's right. I mean, so much can happen. I mean, we've seen in 4.5 minutes from the Broncos, so much can happen. But yeah, very disappointing. Very disappointing. I agree. Harakiri, man. Like, I agree. It's all right. We're going for the short kick. Buller trying to pull something out, just didn't work. Big kudos to him for giving it a crack, though. That's all you can do at this point, really. I've turned it off. Don't turn it off, mate. Well, I hope you tune in here and we'll give you live updates, play by play, mate. Drop ball from Broncos. That's huge for us. Let's see if we can turn that into a try and then start building some tone and momentum and rhythm. Get a few tries under our belt. All right, these next few sets. I mean, this set is probably going to be one of the most pivotal sets. Yeah, I'd rather be here, lol. I appreciate that, mate. Yep. Oh. We dropped the ball. Ref's going to assess it and look at it. Captain's challenge. We definitely have some favor when it comes to captain's challenges. Oh my goodness. What in the heck? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't even know. Loose carry. This sucks. Down 20 points, 16 minutes left. Benji doesn't look extremely happy with the boys. We had something great going in the first half. And now we're here. Oh, Jack Bird just... knock on Broncos. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much is happening. Too many drop balls. Need to tighten up a bit. Yeah, I mean, on attacking, we definitely need to tighten up a bit, but maybe that's our problem. Are we too tight in the sense like we need to loosen up? We got to play a little looser and like kind of just get back into the flow. But I agree, we definitely tighten up in that aspect. Are we trying to force too many flashy things? I think we need to just go back to good old footy, you know, just play some solid attacks, some solid defense. Gavin with the early kick. Why? I get it. That flair, that unpredictability, but man, could have at least milked another 2 tackles, gained a few meters, and then done that. Yeah, that would be a forward pass, right? Technically. Yeah, good point. I didn't even think about that. Scrum, our feed, 10 meters out. We need a try. If we don't get a try now, I don't think we will win the game. Like, if we don't get a try this set, we won't win the game. It would have to be a huge miracle for us to win the game if we don't score right now. Hold the ball, boys. Give the Royce Hunt. Let's get him over the line. He is down. Did I not call that? Holy crap. Let's go. We are hunting with Hunt, baby. We are hunting with Hunt. Let's hunt. We needed that. We needed that. Holy smokes. Yes. Beautiful. This goes to show we need more fellas like Hunt on our team. We need more big boys, and we will see that time and time again. Dude, he's frothing. Look at him. That is so sick. Good for him. Let's hunt, baby. Yeah, the way he's twisting and turning for a big fella too. Let's go. Let's go. Man. All right. Big 13 minutes coming up. We are definitely not out of the game. We are definitely not out of the game. What's the ref doing? They're trying to say he was pushed over the line. Excuse me? That is a load of crap. That really bothers me, mate. Oh my goodness. What a load of crap. That is stupid. Tigers fans, I am so sorry. They, refs seemed on our side the first half for sure. I mean, they haven't been playing great footy, but that is crazy. Just wild. Well, the boys need to pull something out of you know where, because I don't know. I just don't know if we've got this. 20 points in 13 minutes. That really sucks. So Toa took a hit. All right, Aaron. Peace out, brother. Appreciate you jumping on the stream, mate. If you don't jump back on by the end of the game, all the best. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, brother. Yeah, Alvin, I like what you're going for there, man, but you need to better execute that. That was too bad. That was not great. I like how Gavin's trying to utilize some of our plays and formations and backline because I think he knows that's where our strength lies right now. Because we can't make a dent in the defensive wall, with our guys. 6 again. There we go. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Penalty. We'll take it. On Luke. We'll take it, brother. We'll take it. Oh, yeah. Yep. Definitely took an arm to the head there. Stags on report. Good. Good. Alright. What you got? That's the game. Unless they did there. Oh, poor Benji, man. Look at him. I feel you, bro. Yeah, that's a forward pass. Lockie, mate. Good thing we're not paying you $1 million a year right now. Because that was pathetic. That was pathetic. Take it easy, bro. I'm out. Hey, thanks for tuning in, mate. Yeah, I've actually got to head to Chicago here in like 30 minutes, so I'm probably going to hop off a few minutes early. Plus, this is just sad to watch. But thanks for tuning in, mate. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, it is a great year to be a Tigers fan, so continue dreaming big. This is just one game. And we'll bounce back. We'll be better next one. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, mate. Well, Tigers fans, they just got another try. 42-18, probably going to be 44 with the conversion. 9 minutes left. I don't see us coming back from this one. That really, really sucks. So, like I mentioned, I've actually headed down to Chicago. Safe travels. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Heading down to Chicago, so I do have to jump off here. But yeah, this is a disappointing loss. With the way the first half went, I really thought this wouldn't have been this big of a gap. I thought we were going to win. Backup plan was if we don't, it'll be by like 2 or 4 points. But over 20 points, man, that is tough. We had a huge week as a club, and I genuinely thought this was going to be our game and make more of an impact. Yeah, we had some people out, some injuries, sure, but yeah, that first half was just on fire, and then this, I just don't understand the misconnection. I mean, like, what happened between then and now? The Broncos turned it up for sure, but man, defensively, we are just letting it build up, I think, and it's just overrunning us, and I hate to see that. It worries me. are we going back to old ways, or will this week be one of the hardest weeks of training that these Tigers have seen yet? Because this is going to change if we're going to make it deep, especially into top 8. That 44-18, that sealed the deal. 8 minutes left. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another try or two out of Brisbane, but tough loss for sure, and it's part of the game, right? Someone had to lose, and unfortunately had to be us. It's how we come back and how we learn from this is going to be the main challenge and the real thing. So appreciate everyone jumping on the stream tonight. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe, because I do daily content with West Tigers. And as always, you guys are legends. It is a great year to be a Tigers fan despite this outcome. We have so much to dream big about.